Hello, I'm Richard Lowes and welcome to our second vlog for our HIT project. In this vlog I'll be going around Cornwall thinking about what a sustainable heat transformation actually means for the UK. So currently the UK is reliant primarily on gas for its heating needs, though the reliance on different types of fuels varies across sectors. This graph shows exactly where the UK's heat actually comes from. So 71% is provided by gas, around 7% by oil, 15% from electricity, and some smaller amounts from solid fuels, heating sold over heat networks, that's what heat sold is, and also a small amount from bioenergy and waste. Around 85% of UK homes are connected to the gas grid and use gas for central heating and hot water. The commercial sector, such as shops and offices, is similar to the domestic sector, using slightly less gas. However, industrial heat use uses a different set of technologies, as the required type of heat is very much dependent on the process or the product being manufactured. However, the high levels of gas that are currently being used in the UK for heating are simply not sustainable for a number of reasons. Firstly, there's the issue with import dependency of gas. This image, which was produced by DECC, now BEIS, the Department of Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy, shows that since 2004 the UK's actually been a net importer of natural gas. Currently, we are importing around half of our gas, and in the future this is expected to increase. But as well as the import dependency issues, the UK's requirement to cut greenhouse gas emissions by 80% by 2050 means that carbon emissions from heating need to effectively be completely removed by 2050, and this means significant changes to how we use and how we provide heat in the UK. This image is DECC's 2013 vision of what a low carbon and sustainable heat system in the UK would look like, where gas is almost completely eliminated from heating and replaced in urban areas by district heat schemes and in more rural areas by electric heat pumps. There are a number of different visions for the future heat system in the UK, as shown in this slide, which has been neatly connected together by Carbon Connect. However, across all of the future visions for heat that meet the 80% reduction in carbon emissions required by the Climate Change Act, there is significant reductions in the use of gas, major increases in the role of energy efficiency in reducing the demand for heat, increases in the amount of electricity used for heating, and also increases in the role for district heating. So one option is heat pumps, and this behind me is an air source heat pump. Heat pumps work by extracting energy from either the air in the case of air source heat pumps, or from the ground in the case of ground source heat pumps. With district heat systems like the one pictured here, rather than transporting gas or electricity, the networks transport either hot water or steam to individual buildings. Now this hot water can be produced much more efficiently, for example using electric heat pump systems or using combined heat and power systems, which can reduce carbon emissions and also reduce the amount of fuel you actually need in the first place. And there are also other technologies that can be used to produce heat sustainably, such as solar thermal, biomass, biogas, hydrogen. However, it's generally district heating and heat pumps that are seen as the most scalable options for sustainable heating in the UK. However, it might be the case that actually the most important thing for a transformation to sustainable heating is using less energy in the first place. While things like loft insulation, wall insulation, double glazing and heating controls might not have the technological bling of things like heat pumps and solar thermal, these can actually often be the cheapest way to reduce emissions and have the most significant macroeconomic benefits. So hopefully I've shown in this video blog that while there's not one vision for what a sustainable heat system looks like in the UK, across many of the visions there's a reduced role for the use of fossil fuels and natural gas, and an increased role for energy efficiency, district heating and electric heat pumps. So thanks very much for joining, and please join us again next time. Bye.